Let's see. Are we back? Haha! Huzzah! We've done it. We've done it, boys. We successfully crashed and restarted the stream. As suspected. Nobody will notice. Alright, so for the VOD, I'm probably just gonna pick it up here on this one. We'll consider the first 5 minutes dead. That was my bad. I had something running in the background that probably shouldn't be running while streaming, and it kills my internet when I close it. But anywho, welcome back. We're doing a deck profile for Yamato, Yellow Yamato. As we were talking about earlier, this deck this deck is outdated right now because in about a week or so we're getting OP05, which is gonna not only have better yellow cards, but I'm actually gonna be switching Yamato starter deck to the green yellow Yamato, which is gonna be cool. It's gonna be like the first like meta relevant leader I'm gonna have. Oh, hey Bun, how you doing? Bun, we gotta play Power World. I've been doing nothing but playing Power World for like a week straight. Actually, I've just been like breeding stuff. I've been trying to get some like OP pals, and it's been such a pain in the ass. It's torn my soul apart. How you doing, Bun? Hope you're doing good today. I was just talking about some of the cards. Actually, yeah, we were talking about the what was it? Some of the Hololive cards I saw. The oh man, Rushia. That Rushia card. That was a $900 Rushia card that they were selling for $400. Oh my god, I was so mad. I was so mad when you told me what the price was. I'm like, no. Yo, easy. Let's go. Yo, for real, honestly, I'm kind of down. If you want to like, if you're okay with me streaming it, I kind of do want to go back and play Power World. I want to beat the last bosses. I'm at level 40 right now. Oh, let me get this because I can see it's like struggling to see my eyes. There we go. But yeah. I'm already at level 40. I think we can beat the last few bosses if you want to do that later on. I'll be down. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'll message you on Discord, and we can stream, or I'll stream like a boss rush, so we can just go and kill everyone, and we can decide whether or not we want to do it on a call or just over text. But anywho, yeah, I'm just gonna be talking about more One Piece stuff. So that's what's going on here. If you're interested, you can hang out. But after this, that's going to be all my decks, all my One Piece decks. I will be caught up to date, or everything will be up to date, but literally next week, or around next week, around the 15th, I'm already going to be making a new video and updating these lists, all my lists, I think. Because I think Vivi and Yamato are both getting major upgrades. So yeah, these are already almost outdated. People already opened up the new packs and I'm so mad about it. I don't know how people are getting their hands on the packs before the release date. But anywho, that's enough. We're gonna be talking about cards now. So anywho, here it is. This is the yellow Yamato I've been running. This is what got me into the game. This starter deck, or Yamato in general, because when this came out was around Wano, which Wano was running for a long time. Oh, we're out of focus. Come on, focus. Focus, you fool. Whee. Nah, whatever. But yeah, I'll just keep the card up here. It doesn't matter. So yeah, this is kind of what, I mean, Peachy got me into the game. Yamato was really just like the nail in the coffin. I'm like, you know what? Yamato's a cool character. I like playing card games. So I'm totally down with this. And plus the art looks awesome. I love this art of Yamato. With the next set has an alt art of Yamato that's yellow-green that I'm not crazy about, but I actually do really like the normal art, like the standard leader art for the green yellow Yamato. So I'm probably gonna just play that and just maybe ignore the alt art, because the alt art, I can guarantee you the alt art's gonna be a few $100s without even looking at the prices. I already know it's gonna be a couple of $100. So I might just ignore the alt art altogether and just run the normal art. But yeah, this yellow leader is pretty cool. Definitely not meta relevant. If you're playing yellow, you're probably playing an L, and this is honestly kind of like it's kind of based off like the Big Mom Anel package. It's kind of a mishmash of all yellow cards. It's basically like yellow good stuff, because there really isn't like a lot of support in the Land of Wano type in yellow yet, other than the star deck. And then plus another reason why I got this is this exists. Let's see if I can actually get a tiny bit of focus on there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Ah, yes. I love this art. I love this art of Yamato. Like, this is like 10 out of 10. Oda did such a great job with this piece. And if it's a piece done by Oda for the One Piece card game, a lot of times he doesn't credit himself up on the top right, where like for instance, actually there's a lot of them that don't have that. Like for instance, we'll look at like Satori for a second, just for reference. Wow. So it's so hard. But as you can tell, oh man, this is so bad. But as you can tell, the normally if an artist is hired to do art for One Piece, they'll usually put they'll have to put their name on the top right, just so you know who actually did the art, in case you want to look them up or commission them, you know, just so you know who did it. Normally they don't put a name up there if it's done by Oda, or if it's like a screen cap from the show or from the manga. For like, for instance, I should check the events to see if they're all like that. So I don't know if it's the same thing with events, but I know for a fact that this is just from the anime, so no name there. And then this is from the manga. This is just the panel from the manga, I believe, and there's no name. It seems like most events don't have names anyways, so it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, also like you could usually tell it's Oda based on the art style. But that was a tangent. This was basically another reason why I bought the card, because I love this alt art. Even though it's purple, I just use it as like a backing for my leader, and I'm gonna keep it like this. So super happy with this. Really like this leader. Let me just go ahead and read what it does, because I've just been gushing about the art for a little too long. So it's a 5k 5 life Yamato yellow leader. So for 1 Dawn, if you put 1 Dawn on your opponent's turn, if you have 2 or less life, this leader gains 1,000. So this kind of becomes a pseudo Whitebeard towards the late game. So you're at 2 life, you're at 6k attack or 6k power, which usually means that your opponent has a harder time KOing you, winning the game later on. But you know, an extra 1k is not that big of a deal on your opponent's turn. Usually they can work around that. So pretty good generic leader, not the best one obviously, but I like the leader. I like Yamato, so I decided to make this whole thing around it. And this was my first deck. Oh, speaking of which, I want to talk about some of the accessories. So as you would suspect, I'm using the hard case for the leader. I had to take it off because it's a little too reflective. This is currently the deck box I have for it. Nothing crazy. This is just kind of what you can get from like LGS's. I don't know if they're still selling this or not, but this is like 10 bucks. It's not a big deal. I really like, I like those boxes. And then the Dons I got. These are so cool. I love these Dons. And then of course, I was lucky enough to get them with the sleeves on the back. The person I bought them off of actually had them already sleeved for me, so I was really happy about that. And other than that, these are the Japanese ones, which are way cheaper than the English ones, which I'm happy about, because I bought these a while ago, so I wasn't like too upset when they made English ones. I'm like, oh wow, they made English ones, cool. And then they ended up being like 50 bucks a pop. I'm like, no, I'm not switching. I'm keeping these. But yeah, and then also before I forget, I might as well just show off the actual sleeve, because these actually have custom sleeves. Oh, not custom, the Dragon Shield sleeves. These I love these so much. There we go. So if you're interested in the artist, Samuel Diel, let me see if I can get his the artist's name on camera. There we go. It's really hard. Hopefully you can see it there. Samuel Diel. He did the art for. Well, he didn't do these art specifically for me, but I saw this art and I really wanted to use it for sleeves, so I did. Really great stuff. I love this. This looks so sick. This is like, this kind of, you know, encompasses the vibe I like for this deck. Super cool. I love this art. Looks great. Great for sleeves. What else? Yeah, that kind of covers, I think, the accessories. We can go into the deck. Let's see. So the more I do this, the more I realize it's kind of redundant to have the 2Ks and the blockers separate. But the thing is, I like the way it's set up. I like the setup because, you know, you get a nice even distribution of cards, somewhat. So we'll go ahead and just start with the the 2K counters, because why not? Because there's actually like 12 of them in here. This deck loves its 2K counters, and it loves its triggers, as you'll see in a second. So Satori, Satori's a 5K 5. What is it? 5K power, 5 costs character with 2K counter. Awesome, and a great trigger too. So this one is, you may trash a card from your hand, play this card, Sky Island. I think I've talked about this in the past. Not my favorite character. I'm not a big fan of Satori. I find him a little annoying, but his card is so good, and it's gonna be a while before he gets like properly replaced by something else. But he's just a great 2K counter that you can occasionally play for free. If you need to play him, you can play him. 5 costs for a 5K body is kind of steep, but it's not terrible. And then of course, one of the all-stars of the yellow format is Capone Gang Beige. Well, let's call him Beige. But yeah, he's a great card. Great 2K counter, really bad stats. And then of course, probably one of the better triggers in the game right now, honestly. When they were doing bans for One Piece stuff recently, everybody was a lot of people were suspecting that Beige was going to get hit, and I think we got kind of let off pretty easily. So I'm pretty happy about that. Beige didn't get hit by the ban, and it's mostly because of his trigger. Well, other than being a 2K counter, he also has an amazing trigger. So up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters cannot attack during this turn. And for a trigger that strong, it's it really does feel like a gotcha card. It's a feel bad card, and I can understand if it gets limited or banned, but I'm glad. That card ain't Beige. No. Look, he is. I mean, is he Beige? No, he's not. I can't defend this man. I'm sorry, he scammed all of us. But yeah, 4 copies. Love that guy. Absolutely disgusting. Well, not disgusting. I love him. He's a great card. He's a great gotcha card. And then here's where things get a little weird with the Amande. Amande is a great, well, it's an okay 2K counter, but you can kind of tell when people don't know what else to put in when she shows up in a yellow list. She's okay. It's another 2K body or 2K counter. And this one lets you kind of use your trigger cards in your hand that you don't plan on using. So activate main once per turn. You may trash a card with trigger from your hand. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost 2 or less. So decent card, good effect, kind of meh stats. Primarily just a 2K counter. It's pretty rare that you're gonna rest a 2K body or a 2-cost body. Maybe later on with like with the black yellow Big Mom, or like the who is it? Who's the other guy I'm thinking of? It's one of the cards from the EB set. But this could get relevant again, but you know, this is kind of like just a filler slot. So it's the best I could find, but you know, if you have another 2K you like, you could definitely use it. And then here are the blockers. And then we'll go ahead and start with Brûlé. There we go. What? Can we get like a good shot? There we go. Ta-da! Brûlé. Great blocker. A lot of people aren't running this because it has such a low power. You know, for 1K power, it really is easy to remove off the field. Same thing with its costs. 3 costs are usually pretty easy fodder to get rid of. Come on. But other than that, it's just a free trigger blocker. You know, I see people switching between this and Sanji. There's really, they're interchangeable, honestly. It just depends on what you want to play. I'm choosing to play both, by the way. But yeah, great card. I think it has a promo or a championship card, something like that. There's a cooler version of it out there that costs way too much that I just don't want to buy. Speaking of which, here's Sanji. Probably one of my favorite arts in the deck. Well, it's not my favorite art, but this is much cooler than its alt, I think. This is just a 4-cost 5K body. And it's blocker that also can be played off a trigger. So you may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card. Very easy. Very free blocks, man. If your opponent hits you and you get this off of your trigger, you're like, game over. Well, you've managed to save yourself a turn at least. So I love that. Next is going to be the events. So here's one of the newer cards. I haven't decided. Like, well, I have a list. I have a list for OP06, but I don't think Elthor is going to be in it. But Elthor is your one cost counter spell, and it also has a great trigger. So I'll read the counterpart. So this is a counter. Up to one of your characters or leaders gain 2k power during this battle. Then if your opponent has 2 life or less, that card gains an additional 2k power during this battle. So this is sort of Radical Beam. Well, this is Radical Beam, I think. It's Radical Beam, but it's dependent on your opponent, which is not a big deal. What's great about this card is this trigger. Its trigger is even better. So on trigger, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal or less to the number of your opponent's life cards. So you will occasionally be able to just one-shot one of your random blockers, your opponent's blockers. If they have like a chopper, this is just a free kill. If they have like a brulee, for instance, that's also a free kill most of the time. But this is a great versatile card. I like this event. It doesn't see a lot of play. It gets replaced pretty quick by the zero cost event because in yellow you have a lot of no counter cards, a lot of boss cards that just don't have counters, so you need zero cost in there. So this does get replaced later on, but it's a great card. If you don't have the zero cost in your deck, this would be a great replacement. But I'm running 4. That's just how good it is. And there's another card that a lot of people don't like. Well, not that they don't like, but it's already kind of gone out of favor of most people's decks, is Thunderbolt. A lot of reasons, actually, this card is getting replaced almost immediately with Onamis. Onamis are coming out in the next set, and they are exactly the same thing, but with a better effect. Like, they're just the straight up upgrade to Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt's a 2 cost and is a main. You may trash 1 card from the top of your life, KO to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. This is just great removal, great efficient removal for the cost. For the downside is giving up your life, but that's not a big deal if you have something that you need to get rid of, like for instance a 5k blocker that you need to get rid of, or like a rush Luffy. Being able to just toss one of those away is nice. It sucks that you have to pay life, but you know what, its trigger is even better, because on trigger, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 5 or less. That is basically the main effect, but without the additional life lost. So you primarily want this off of your life. You very rarely want to play it unless you're in a desperate situation. But if you can trigger this, it's great. It's a great card. So I'm running 4 just because I want this to hit the trigger. I want to see this in my life, so I'm running a high number. And can occasionally be good can occasionally be good in the hand, but it's primarily better on life. And speaking of which, here's another here's another card that people thought was gonna get banned and that I would have been okay with, because this card is pretty strong, but I don't normally get a lot of chances to play it because this is mostly a finisher. Usually you sit on this card until you're ready to finish off your opponent. It's very similar to Diablo Jambe in yellow. So it is what is it? 200 million volts Amaru. There we go, Amaru. And it is a 2 cost main. Up to one of your leaders or characters gain 3k power during this turn. Then if you have 1 or less life cards, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So again, this is great. You get a big boost in power, and then if you meet the right conditions, you can rest one of your opponent's blockers or whatever character you want to hit, as long as it's cost 4 or less. And then its trigger is you may trash 2 cards from your hand, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Pretty good. Pretty good if you're at like 0 life or 1 life. Well, if you're at 1 life, you get this. And then you trigger this, dish 2 cards, and then you get an extra life. Very easy. So I'm running 3. Pretty useful card. I used to have a different one in the place of this. I forgot who it was. Oh gosh. Now that I'm trying to think about her, she's like escaping my mind. It's a 2 cost. Oh gosh, what's her name? It's the person who raised Big Mom. Shit. It's a 2 cost card that lets you draw, and then on trigger can rest a 2k or KO a 2 cost creature. But this is obviously just a better upgrade. So I recommend these. Play these if you can. I run 3. I think 3 is a good number because I don't want to see it until the end game. If I see it in my starting hand, usually I'll just sit on it until I'm ready to win. But yeah. So anyways, there's the support, and then here's the main strategy. So I'm running 3 Charlotte Crackers. We'll just put that there for now. We'll talk about the other cards in a minute. So 3 Charlotte Crackers. This so it's broken. It is very broken. Yeah. Amatsu is, yeah, this card is dumb. But it didn't get banned, so hey, it's fair. If it's not banned, it's fair. So I'm gonna run it until they ban it or limit it. Chances are they're probably gonna limit it, but I don't think they're gonna ban it. But yeah. Anywho, I got Charlotte Cracker. This was kind of like a, gosh, this was such a hard card to decide on because it was between this and Smoothie. So either I was running Crackers or I was running Smoothies, and both work really great in the deck. I ban it. Too bad. Can't ban this card. It's too good. But yeah, there's Charlotte Crackers. So, oh gosh. It's really tough because they both have like similar effects. They both have triggers, they're both 1k counters, and they both are 4 cost 5ks. And I still flip-flop between the two. Whether it's, you know, Charlotte Cracker or Smoothie. Smoothie lets you take a life. It lets you draw 1 card from your life, and it gives it an extra 2k power, which is great if you want to swing big. But what's great about Cracker is that for 1 Dawn, if you have less life than your opponent, this character gets double attack, and then that's really good. That's really good. So I've been bouncing between the 2 cards. I landed on Cracker because Cracker is just more expensive. This is like what, a $10 card? It's insane. And Smoothie's like a 50-cent card, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna bling out the deck, just use the Crackers. And then the trigger is you may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card. So if you manage to get this off of life, easy win. You just throw this thing on the field, and you know, next turn you're gonna wreck, you know, you're gonna wreck face with this guy. So I'm running 3. This, I think, honestly, is, you can either run this or a Smoothie. Smoothie's great if you want to hit big, but this is more like more of a threat to your opponent, which can sometimes be a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes, you know, this could be a lightning rod for removal, which is sometimes gonna be good because you can defend something without with it being unintentional. So this can be like a pseudo blocker, sort of. And then the next one, we're starting to get to some of my favorite cards. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start putting them face down so we don't get spoilers. But here is Charlotte Cracker, or no, Katakuri. I got Cracker on the mind now. This is an awesome card. I love this card. Not a lot of people are playing it anymore just because like there are too many good yellow cards now. So this kind of got pushed out of the meta. But this is great. It's a 4 cost 6k body, and it is on play. Oh gosh, I gotta read it. It's got a lot of text. Look at the top card of yours or your opponent's life cards and place it either on the top or bottom of your life cards. Then if you have less life cards than your opponent, this character gains rush. So it's a word, it's a lot of words, but the idea is that you basically, what you want to do is you kind of want to just look at your own life. You want to see what the top card of your life deck is, or of your life cards. Put it either on the top or bottom depending on what it is, and then if you have less life than your opponent, it gets rush. Rush is so good. Getting a 6k body with rush is pretty strong. Like even Rush Luffy doesn't have these stats, or what, does he? I think Rush Luffy is a 6 cost, or no, 5 costs. 5 cost 6k body, so this is one cost less, 1 Dawn less. So I like this one. This is a great card. A lot of people have pushed it out, but I think having rush in general is just good in the game because it just lets you be aggressive for free. And then I'm running 3. A lot of people, if they do have it, they're usually running 2, but 3 is a good number for me. I like using it. I like Katakuri, so I'm like, any excuse to use them is a good excuse. And then here's another one. This is one I'm pretty happy about. Oh, there we go. This is a Shirahoshi. Come on. Ta-da! Grab my hand. No. It's 5 cost 0k. Terrible stats. Straight up bad stats. This is like not a great card. Really, you treat this as an event most of the time. Well, actually, you treat this like a trigger card. What it does is on play, you get to draw 3 cards and then trash 2 cards from your hand. That is great cycling. That is awesome draw spell. It's like a graceful charity in One Piece or Yu-Gi-Oh. OMG, it's a V2. Yo, you're not wrong. You're so right. Oh my god, it is a VTuber. I can definitely see that. But yeah, dude, this Shirahoshi is massive. She's like, I don't know what her canonical height is, but she's built like a tower, dude. She's like a skyscraper of a woman. And speaking of, I mean, I can't be talking about Shirahoshi too much because she's also, I think Shirahoshi is also like 12. The character itself, I think, is canonically like 12 or 14, not very old. So I I gotta be careful with what I say about her, but it's a great character. I love her. And then she has a trigger, so trigger play this card. It's very cool. So a lot of times you just want to get this off of your trigger and draw 3 cards and then trash 2 bad ones, or yeah, you have to trash 2. So I'm running 4. There we go. And this is the promo card as well. This promo card like shot up in price like crazy. This was originally when I got it, I think it was like $5, and then it has like skyrocketed to I think like $20, around 20. It might have dropped since then, but it's a decent price. It recently, I think it's getting a reprint relatively soon, so it might drop in price a little bit. But anywho, here's one of my favorite cards. This is also another great card. It's Enel, the villain we all love to hate. He's such a cool guy. I mean, I like him. I think he's a cool character. He's definitely had like a god complex, which is appropriate for him. But it is a 7-cost 7k rush, and then once per turn, if this character would leave the field, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life cards instead. If there is a Monkey D. Luffy character, this effect is negated. So basically, unless your opponent has a Luffy character on field, this is a card that is extremely sticky. That it's very rarely going to leave the field. If you're willing to take life, which in yellow, the majority of the time in yellow decks, you're willing to take the life. So this usually sticks around for a while. And it is if this character would leave instead of getting KO'd. So even things that bottom deck, Enel, have to be like, can be countered with this. And then it has Rush on top of that. So Rush is just great. Rush, as I said, I love Rush, especially if it's in yellow. People don't usually expect a lot of Rush cards. Rush is getting a little bit more prevalent in yellow recently with some of the newer sets that are coming out. So Rush is becoming a little more ubiquitous with yellow. But you know, before the future sets, there was only Enel and Katakuri that had Rush. I don't think there was another yellow card that had Rush, other than those two. But yeah, also I like this art a little more than some of the alt arts that are out there. Some of the other alt arts I feel like are just have weird poses. I'm not a big fan of the poses of the alt art. And then some of the other ones have like a very pronounced look at his feet. This one has a little bit of that, but it's a lot less pronounced than some of the alt arts. Some of the other alt arts have his to me it feels like his feet are a little too front and center. I'm not too happy, but I'm running 2 of these. It's a great card. The only reason why I'm running 2 and not 3 is because I think Luffy cards are becoming a lot more present in the game. So you're more likely to see a Luffy card than not a Luffy card, which is just my prediction of the meta. I think as the game continues to get older, we're gonna see more and more Luffy cards that are just better. So I feel like this card's gonna exponentially get worse as time goes on. But until then, like 2 cards, that's great. Even it's Rush. Like I'm a fiend when it comes to Rush. Oh, I got an Amazon delivery. Nice. Oh, sneak peek. No sneak peeks here. There we go. The big baddie himself. I love this card. Holy cow. This is such a great card. This is the boss monster, Charlotte Katakuri. Hang on, I'm waiting for the... That's fine. It doesn't matter. There we go. Yep. I'm just making sure the Amazon guy leaves the thing, leaves the package, and then leaves me alone. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Charlotte, come on. Please. Please, my baby boy. Let the world see you. Yeah, let's go. Look at this. Literally the coolest. This is hands down. Like, I will not take any second opinions. This is by far the coolest card. Like, without a doubt. You can't say this is not sick. I love this. I think in most playing card games, this is one of the sickest alt arts in existence. And unfortunately, the price reflects that now. It's very upsetting because this is such a cool card. I think more people should be able to play it. But yeah, this is Charlotte Katakuri. This is one of the boss cards in the deck. It's a 8 cost 8k, and it has a on-play effect of add up to one card with a cost of 8 or less to the top or bottom of its owner's life cards face up. So this is removal. This is very expensive removal. So what you're doing is so what a lot of people like to do with Katakuri is, I'll show you what I like to do as well, but this is usually like the common knowledge, is if you're gonna play Katakuri, usually you want to have a Shirahoshi on the field so that you can put Shirahoshi back on the top of your life, and then next hit you get to draw 3 cards and recycle your hand so that you can get better stuff. Because it doesn't stipulate who gets hit. It's just as long you can put whatever you want, as long as it's a character on top of your life or your opponent's life. Normally I like to hit my own stuff, but occasionally if your opponent has something really troublesome that you want to get rid of for a little bit, this is a great way to handle it. And I was lucky enough to get 3 before the prices got too out of hand. But even then, even before the prices got out of hand, this was an expensive card. But you know, the art was so worth it. I was happy to spend whatever I spend on it, which was not a small. I hate spending. I hate spending a lot of money on cards. Come on, I want to look at the good guy. Well, not good guy, but I want to look at him. There we go. God, I'm very happy. I was not happy with paying the prices I did. I will just say that. But the one card I am happy about what I paid the prices on are the alt art Yamatos. Ta-da! Da-da-da. It's the boss Yamato. This, oh my gosh, this is such a good card. And I managed to get it for pretty cheap. I was really happy with what I paid for these cards. Right now, they're not badly priced. They're like 50 bucks a pop. But I paid a lot less than that, I'll be honest. And I was very happy to. Because this is such a great card. And the alt arts are just awesome. Well... I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm not gonna out myself, but I will say I'm a very big fan of this alt art of Yamato. But it's a 9 cost 9k body, and it has an on-play effect, so it's gonna be KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost equal to or less than the total life of yours and your opponent's life cards. Then if you have one life card, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. So I love this. This is a great card. If I've had situations where this card didn't do a whole lot, where you play it and it doesn't really hit anything impactful. But if you're at 1 life, which with Yamato, you normally want to be at around 1 or 2 life. This is a great way to like pull yourself out of the grave. On top of that, you can occasionally kill like a blocker or like a small body. I think it's a great card. Obviously with Yamato being one of my favorite characters, I like having other Yamato cards in the list. And yeah, that was the deck. I think that's everything. I think I talked about everything that I could with the deck. And then what else? I mean, now we can play a couple of games. I'm not too jazzed about playing some games right now because the simulator just got updated. And the simulator got updated. So that means a lot of people are playing OP06 right now. And I'm playing OP05. Which you would think one set isn't going to make that big of a difference. It kind of makes a big difference when you got decks like Sakazuki, when you have decks like Green Yellow Yamato and Gecko Moria are running rampant right now, I think, in the simulator. So I'm a little bit nervous to play with the simulator right now because this deck is outdated. This deck hasn't been updated to play with OP06. But you know, I think we'll do like 2 matches, like normal. We'll do 2 matches and just see how the deck performs. I think it's strong enough to hold, you know, to stand up on its own against the current meta. I played this a couple of times. This is probably the deck I played the most, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to win every game I play. But I have played this deck the most, so I feel the most comfortable with this deck. But that's not saying a whole lot. Let's see. What else can I say about this? Usually the way I've played this deck a few different ways. Usually my strategy nowadays is to kind of drop, well, to take the first 2 lives pretty quick. Then when you're at 3 life, defend until you're about 7 or 8 dawn in. Once you have 7 or 8 dawn, then you're more like, you probably want to be a little more relaxed. Start playing your blockers and then start dropping your big bodies. But honestly, the deck kind of runs itself because a lot of times I've won off of triggers. Like honestly, I'll be real with you. This is mostly a gotcha deck. I don't know what the number is, but I promise you that the number of triggers in this deck are above 30. So chances are 3 of my 5 life is going to be a trigger that's beneficial to me. And that's kind of what I hate to say it, but that's kind of what I rely on with the deck, is getting good triggers off of life. And then that kind of depends, that kind of decides whether or not the game is going to be won or not. Usually I can play good enough. As long as you're big enough to swing, you can usually win games. But a lot of times I end up around 2 or 1 life by the end of the game, just trying to get like good triggers. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Again, we're not going to be playing with any kind of rank simulator. We're just going to be playing regular simulator. No need to do any rank stuff because I'm not ready to play rank with anyone. And then what else? What else? Anything else we can talk about? Here's like a sample hand. Poorly shuffled hand, but that's kind of what you can expect to see from a starting hand. Give it like 5 minutes and this will be like a decently shuffled deck. Because right now everything was organized, so as soon as I unorganize everything, it will be a playable hand that we'll see. Let's actually see. Oh my god, I'm looking at the same hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually like pretty keepable. Yeah. I definitely don't like seeing this. I love seeing these. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm thinking, what my brain is going through. So anyways, I'll go ahead and boot up the simulator and then we will play 2 matches at least. See what's going on in the simulator, see like how many Gecko Morias or how many other, you know, leaders we're gonna see, how many green yellow Yamatos we're gonna see. Because I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of green yellow Yamatos in the simulator. I will also fix my, hang on, I might as well just let me make sure I'm on the right deck. Let me make sure it's actually up to date. Is everything here correct? This looks correct. All right, that looks right. So I'm gonna put this away and then we'll switch over to the simulator. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't know. Not much. Just been working, mostly working. You know, what else is new though, right? Most people are just working. Oh, I don't know if you guys, if anyone's heard about this, but about the, what was it? They let go of a bunch of people over at YouTube. No, I think they actually got rid of the department, if I remember correctly. They got rid of the department over at YouTube Music, if I remember that right. It's really upsetting. That sucks, because a lot of people were there from like day one, and then they were just let go, like out of nowhere. They were just dropped like hot potatoes by Google. I don't know what the reason was. I don't think there's any good reason to just to fire an entire department. Usually that means it's profits related. They usually want to meet like some kind of goal, some kind of profit goal. Hey, do I have this on right? Does that look right? I think that looks right. Sorry, I'm like struggling with my stupid cards while I'm trying to talk about like inequalities in the creative industry. But yeah, really sad to see all those people let go from the YouTube Music department. And to be honest, some of them were talking about what they were getting paid. They were not getting paid a lot. So I really don't understand why they would even drop them to begin with, because the guy that was giving his testimony on Twitter about what was going on was talking about how he was only making 19 bucks an hour there anyways. So it's like he wasn't even getting paid more than like a McDonald's employee, and yet they still dropped him like a hot potato despite however long he worked there. So that really sucked. I really felt bad. I hope they find better jobs at a better location. Ideally, I would prefer if they worked at like Spotify. I don't know if Spotify is any better, but anywhere other than YouTube would be better. Where's the heck is my game? Is this it? Where's the stupid game? Oh, there it is. I found it. Don't worry, I did it. I did it. Ta-da! Ah, I did it. Look at that. And then I will close the other thing in a moment. Oh. Oh. I'm not, come on. I gotta find like a happy medium here. There we go. I just have to, where's my webcam? There you go. Go away. We don't need you anymore. You're no longer welcomed here. Ow. At least 2 yellows. Good observation, bud. All right, here we go. So here's the deck that we literally just looked at. So we're gonna try a couple of games. We're gonna at least try 2 games and see what happens. I'm gonna do, oh, green. Oh, okay, good. It looks like they don't have the leaders yet. We'll do a quick join, right? We'll see what happens. Oh, did we get a game? I think we got a game. Bum, bum, bum. This is also another thing that you kind of have to just get used to with the simulator, is that sometimes your games just take a while. Not much you can do about that. Sometimes you just gotta wait and see if you get a game. Sometimes you'll get a game, sometimes you won't. But it gives me a chance to kind of clean up, put some stuff away. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's Uda. This is pretty good. I'm gonna go first, I think. I'll go first. Let me see, do I want this hand? I'm not crazy about this hand. I will mulligan. All right. And then, okay, yeah, let me end my turn, and then let me think about what I want to do next. Yeah, okay. Chud. I love this guy's name. Hey, Chud. How you doing, bro? You got something for turn 1, Chud? Chud, are you playing? Oh no. Chud, don't do me like this. Okay, thank you, Chud. Okay, we're at 3 dawn. Honestly, we could probably swing in. What is the chances that Chud will try to... There you go. Alright, Chud. And then... you can have your turn. So we'll be on 5. We can... do I want to counter out of this? I can throw counter at him, but I will resolve the attack. No triggers. I'm keeping that. Oh, Searcher. Yeah, he'll be able to search with this. Alright, so we're getting bodies on the field. Let's see, we're at 5 dawn. What can we do for 5 dawn? Is there anything I want to, like, trash? I can do... yeah, we'll deploy this. And then, do I want to keep... no, I don't have anything to really hang on to. Let's see if he takes another life. Alright. Go ahead. Have fun, Chud. Let's see what you can do, Chud. I believe in you. You got this. You got this, my dude. You got 10 cards in hand, my dude. Wow, that's a lot of cards in hand. Let's see. 5/5. Do I want to counter out of this? I will. No, because the attack will go through. No blockers. Crash for counter, and then we'll resolve the attack. Ooh, oh, dang it. No, I can't use the trigger because she's already attacked. So the trigger's pointless now. Oh. Alright. I see where things are going. So we can at least get rid of this. We'll have to start chipping away at the board. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. 7. Oh, no. 7 because I really want to play an L. 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 I'm going to play an L. I don't care. An L! Attack! And then I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Alright. Have fun. Good luck, Chud. You'll have to get rid of this L and hope I don't take life for it. By 5. I will counter out of that, I think. There you go. Do I want to throw my blocker? I don't really want to throw my blocker at him. What do I want to do? He definitely has something. He's got something big. He's cooking. My boy is cooking over here. No blockers. Crash for counter. Resolve. What are you cooking? You got 6 Dawn? I think he's got blocker. I think he has his blocker out. He's eating 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't want to take any more damage. No blockers. I'll resolve the attack. Use the trigger. There we go. That worked out. No thoughts. Head empty. 14 cards, my dude! Play something! Oh man, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. He's got, what, 2 blockers? Yeah, he's got 2 blockers. That's fine. We're gonna be at 7, 8, 9. We'll be at 9 Dawn. We can play... Let's see, we have 4. What can we bounce? What can we KO with 4? You can get rid of this guy for 4. Sure. And then, let's see, what can we do? We are going to... Well, should we just... Because he has a blocker here. He's got 2 blockers, so... Could be rough. I will... Let me see. You gonna give me an extra life? Okay. There you go. Have fun. Just saying if he'll give me a card. Let's see. I'll probably start throwing blockers. Actually, do I want to throw blockers? I'm trying to see if I want to throw blockers at him. I will... No blockers, and then I'll trash. Feels kind of bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Getting pretty low in hand size. 5k, we'll go ahead and resolve that. 5k, 5k. Do I want to trash that, though? Not really. 5/5. That's gonna kill my Sanji. I will kind of want to take it. Resolve the attack. All right. Got an NL. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh no! I mean, I knew this was in the deck, but that's okay. Oh, okay. I see what he did. Man, he's got a lot of blockers now. Other than Eustace Kid. Alright. Alright. I can put Eustace Kid on top of his life. I don't think that's a terrible idea. 8, 9, 10. That'll give me 2 Dawn. Let's see. What am I... I wish I could hit his other stuff. I really need to keep like some Dawn open for El Thor. But I will play this. We'll put this to the bottom of your deck. There you go. That won't be an issue for a while. And then I also want to... I kind of need to keep some Dawn open. I'd like to play these cards, but... Well, I would like to play Thunderbolt. Can't really, though. I will... Trying to think what I want to do. Gonna attack the leader, see if he'll throw his blockers. Oh, okay. Let me see, what's he gonna do? Really? You're not gonna throw a blocker? Okay. Alright. There you go, buddy. Have fun. Five, 5. Crash for counter. Resolve. The thing is, he's got 9. He definitely has another kid in there. Unfortunately, I'll have to use that. 4, 5. Yeah, he already knows. He knows I don't have the cards in hand. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to just resolve it. Nope, no trigger. I lost. That's okay. That's okay. I wasn't really... It's a casual game. I'm not going to be upset by it. Yep, there we go. Ta-da! Back to main menu. So that was round 1. Let's try again. Let's do another one. Oh. Let's try again. Oh no! Oh no! No! We have a Nell! Rip. We're not gonna win this. Nell's just a straight up stronger leader. There's no two ways about it. It's also gonna be really tricky because we have to be paying attention when he's at 1 life. When he's at 1 life, we have to like actually have a board to play into. We are at 2 Dawn. Not much we can do. So there you go. Do what you want, Anel. Sure. Gotta trash. Not trashing that. I kinda... No, I'm just gonna trash this. Do do do. There you go. Do, 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 do. Let's see. What can I do next? Probably throw a Brûlé down. Save these for counter. Let's see, we're at 5 cards in hand already. Wow, that was fast. What are you gonna do, Anel? Come on, my dude. Hootie. Hootie. Is that right? Hootie? No. D would be the other way. It's Poob. Pooby? Pooby? Is that right? I guess that's right. No. There you go. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, interesting. Honestly, you should have changed your name to Pooty. Pooty sounds a lot better. Pooby? Pooby? Sounds weird. To me, it does at least. Let's see. We got 6. What can we do for 6? We can 3. So we'll have 3 Dawn open. Deploy that. And then, let's start. Let's just poke him. Let's poke him a little, see what he's got in mind. All right, there you go. Have fun. Do 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 do. I will do no blockers, cash for counter, and then resolve. Trash 1 from the top of my life, or opponent gains 1 life. There you go. We're at 8. Can't play this yet. But what we can do is now we can start swinging a little bit. Because now he's got this. I could probably start trying to swing in. See if he'll give me cards. Let's see, because he's definitely swinging in with 3 bodies. I got 3 blockers, and then I am gonna end turn. Got really nothing to play, so got a lot of down open. See if we can throw him off. 5-5. Do I want to start throwing blockers at him? No. I will trash. Oh, this is where it gets tough. There you go. There you go. Aw, boo. Ah, dang it. That sucked. I should have countered a little more. I just wasn't paying attention, honestly. Honestly thought I was at 1 life already. See, that's where Elthor kind of gets you. Elthor gets you when you're not paying attention to your life. Oh, interesting. We can throw down Katakuri. There you go. And then let's start poking. A little more poking. Sure, we'll end the turn. I will give you... I'll give you a blocker. He's got something big planned. 5, 6, 7. There you go. No! He's probably gonna... Is he gonna put his Shirahoshi? Okay. Oh, no! I thought he was gonna put his Shirahoshi up. Boo! Let's see. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6. I can... Oh, man. I can't really hit anything significant. We can get rid of this, though. And then we'll attack. Do 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 do. Okay. Have fun. Not much I can do. I got one card in hand. And in fact, it's not even going to be that great because it's only going to boost it to 7. I'm going to have to take 2 hits before I can actually use this. Yeah. Hey Don, you say? How about I take it to the face? I gotta trash something. Oh man, this sucks. I don't want to trash either of these. Blah. 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 I didn't want to trash either of those cards. Oh well, whatever. What's that? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can use this. Oh no! Ah! Dang it! That wasn't enough! What the heck? Oh, it's my opponent. Ah, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't want to do that. No! Oh, he left. Okay. Hey, I win! Easy. How do I get out of this? I'm just gonna close the game. I don't want to do a rematch. Oh well. Hold on, let me put the game up again. That's okay. You know what? I really wasn't playing seriously. I was kind of just doing my thing, just vibing. Vibing to the music, not really paying attention to what my opponent was doing. That's okay, it happens. Not the best showing. Honestly, yellow... I think yellow has shown itself... I think yellow is a strong enough color where people know that it's good. I'm just... I don't think I need to show how good yellow is for people to realize how good yellow is. I think people already know how good yellow is. So my bad playing style, you know, is not indicative of the colors. It's just... I just wasn't playing that great today. But, you know, it is what it is. I like this deck a lot. This was my first deck. It's probably gonna stay somewhat together. I'm still on the... Well, no, I mean, I am gonna build the green-yellow Yamato. In fact, here it is. These are the cards that I have planned for it. So this deck is staying alive in one way or another. And as soon as the OPL 6 comes out, this is basically what you can expect my Yamato deck to look like. This is cool. I like this. I think this is pretty strong. Here's the Onamis. But yeah. But for now, this is kind of the retired mono yellow Yamato deck that I've been playing for a while now. I wish I would have done a better showing of it, but honestly, I just wasn't into the games. I really wasn't into the games this time around. I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it today. That's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, there you go. I am pretty happy. I don't know. What am I going to do now? This was a pretty short stream. It was like an hour. I kind of burned through those games pretty quick. Actually, let's try this one more game. Like, it's not a big deal. We'll do another game and see what happens. We'll see if I can pay attention a little bit better. A lot of times when I'm playing Yamato, I kind of my eyes glaze over and I'm just kind of in my own world. So I'll try to pay attention a little bit better. Oh, interesting. You want to be on the first, so I will go first. I think. Let's see. Do I like this hand? This hand is okay. I don't have much for a turn one. I mean, I'll keep it. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Has been my motto recently. Is we'll see what happens. I guess we can swing in. Not a big deal. Yeah, there you go. We'll just kind of see what happens with this game. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Oh no! I recognize you. I know what you're up to. Oh man, my VV deck is actually going to get a massive upgrade with the next set. Let's see. 5, 6? Yeah, whatever. Do I want to use this? You may trash 2 cards from your hand. Add up to... I don't really want to. I could, but I don't want to. We're at 5 now. We can do... Let's see. No, I can't play this yet. Well, not really. Really can't play this yet. So many little choices. I think what I want to do is I want to attach 2 Dawn, then attack. See if he'll throw his blocker at it. Gotta give me a little more than that if you want this to actually go through. There you go. And then I'll throw blocker, and then I'll have my turn. So we'll be at what? 5, 6, 7. We'll be at 7 Dawn. We can throw the Enel down, or we can throw down like the... Let's see. I will do no blockers. We'll resolve that. Oh, nice. Okay. So we can throw. 1, 2, 3. See what he does with that. All right, and then end the turn. So we'll be at 6, 7, 8. We can throw down Katakuri at 8. Do I want to give him a card? I kind of... there we go. Yeah, we'll use the trigger. Gotta trash something, though. I'll trash this. So we're at 9. We can throw down... And actually throw down a Katakuri, the rush one. And so I will see what he does with this. See what he does with this. Okay. And then we'll throw down 4, 7. I feel like I'm just gonna throw down Katakuri, and then I'm gonna... What do I want to bottom deck? I guess I can bottom deck that to the bottom, and then I'll end. No. Let's give him a 2k counter. 5, 6, 7. Do I have a 2k counter? Oh, I don't have a 2k counter. No. There you go. You can have that. I don't have a 2k counter. 5, 5. Let's see. He is tapped out. That's realistically going to be his only blocker, so no blockers. I'll resolve that attack. I think because he just threw down Yamato. He's not going to attack with this. This would be dumb. So I'm just going to keep that. No trigger. Okay, so now we're at 10 Dawn. We're going to just make sure 1 Dawn is always attached. There it goes, just so I don't forget. At 9, don't have a Yamato yet. I do have less life. So I can throw down, let's see, 4, 8, 8. I'll leave me with 1 open. So let's see. How do I want to deal with this? Let's see if he defends this. Oh, interesting. He defended it. Let's go for his leader. I could throw down Rush. Okay. Leave it there. See if he'll defend it. Nope. Okay. And then we got 5. So I will throw and then end my turn. Do do. Do 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 do. I'm not paying attention. I don't know what happened. No blockers. Resolve. You fool. You didn't read the card. 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll leave me with 3. What can I do with an extra 3? Okay. So what I can do is I can throw down an Enel, and then I can throw down a Charlotte. Actually, no, I can't because I need to leave this attached. So that leaves me with 9. That makes this a little tougher. You know what? I'm still gonna do what I want to do. So what I'm gonna do is just hack him. And then let's see, we still have 9. Aw, boo. And then I will end the turn. There we go. Ba ba bum. Doo doo. Oh no! Ah, boo. 5, 6. No, go ahead. You can have that. Let's see, we're at 10. We can. Trying to see. So we can throw down Katakuri. We can throw down this. So that leaves me with 9. This will be 8. Not bad, actually. So let's see. Do 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 do. Actually, I need more blockers. So what I should do is I should throw my 2 guys. I'll throw down the 2 blockers. Oh, nice. And then we'll end the turn there. There you go. Have at it. Dun 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 dun. Use card action. What do I have to do? You may trash the top card of your life. No. You can have that. Oh, someone's going in for big. I just gotta be able to take the next hits. Six, 7, 8, 9. I gotta give him 2. We'll resolve that. And then let's see. This would give me an extra life, and then I'll be able to trash his blocker. Yeah. And then I think I'm screwed. I don't have any more blockers, so yeah, I think this is it. Doot, doot, doot. 6-6. I need to just give him a 1k. Resolve. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I can trash. Nah. Resolve that. Use trigger on this one. No. I don't know how I survived that turn. I'll be real with you. I'll be 1000% real with you. I don't know how I lived that turn. Do I go for his Yamato? I think I go for his Yamato. Okay. Well. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Sure. You can have that. Oh no! Do I not get to trigger this? I guess not. 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, can't. Six, 7, 8. I'd have to trash 8, 9, and resolve. This is not good. What am I doing here? Oh, this is funny. Place on bottom. All right, let's think. We have. Fuck. I don't think we got this. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll attack his leader. He'll probably take it. Yeah. All right, there you go. If you can win it, go for it. No, Mihawk. Ripperoonie. Oh, you're not even at 1 life. 6. 6, 6. Yeah. 9, 9. Sure. Do-do-do-do-do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boy. Let's see. And then 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, nah. Whatever. Let's see what happens. He'll probably take it. Because he's already won this. He's got this. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. There you go. Oh well. I think I played that a little bit better. It's just, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to think when I could have closed it out. I don't know when I could have closed that out. It doesn't matter. Anywho, that was the game. That was the third game. That was actually pretty fun. And yeah, that was good. So let's switch over. Da-da-da. Hello. Welcome back. So yeah, that was the One Piece stuff. That was the Yamato deck. That's all my decks right now. Everything that is currently up to date. Well, there we go. Let me move this a little bit now that we're not worried about the camera. There we go. Do 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 do. What? What? Come on, you stupid thing. Look at me. Why won't you look at me anymore? Camera. There we go. So yeah. Anywho, I think the goal now is before OPO 6 comes out. Well, either my next stream will be some Power World. We'll see if we can play with Bun. I'm gonna message Bun probably later on this week and see if we can do like some end game stuff in Power World. See if we'll either take out like 1 or 2 more bosses, because I think we only have like 2 bosses left. But the thing is, I'm only level 40, so I don't think we can beat the final boss, but I'm pretty sure we can beat the bird guy, the money hungry drug dealing bird guy. I'm pretty sure we can take him out, but I'm not sure about the final boss, the edgy shadow wing guy who likes to experiment. Oh wait, no, we have to also take out Orzurk. He's another guy we haven't fought yet. So I think next stream will be Power World, the last Power World stream, unfortunately, because I also have to keep in mind that Bun is also paying for the server, and I think we're about at the 2-month mark for the server. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't blame her if she didn't pay for the server for another 2 months. But also, I mean, there is an update coming out relatively soon, I think. I think within the next update, they're gonna add in some new pals or some new stuff to do. So we'll see. But right now, the goal is for the next stream, play more Power World. Shocker, I know. I've been addicted to this game. This game is so much fun. We'll probably kill we'll beat like 2 bosses, and we'll do like we'll beat up some pals too, and then I'll probably just give Bun a bunch of stuff that I have extras of, because I'm at the point where I have like unlimited everything. Like I have all the materials that I'm gonna need. If I want to grab something, or if I want to craft something, I can probably very easily grab the stuff I need to craft it. It's just like, now it's just like trying to get to level 50. That's the issue. Level 50 is very difficult to break into. I've seen a lot of people talk about how to go from 40 to 50. It's difficult. Either you're glitching the system or you're breeding up all the pals you're missing. So you're trying to get 10 of every pal that you don't have to get the XP bonus. And that seems to be the best idea, because right now, even the like killing bosses and doing dungeons is still not enough XP. So unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to breed up a bunch of eggs. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired of eggs. I'm tired of making cake. Damn it. I want a better way to XP grind. I don't want to be making eggs for the rest of my life. Gosh darn it. I really want to curse. I mean, I don't know why I'm censoring myself. I think it's just better to like police your own language. I mean, I don't want to like unintentionally curse when I don't want to curse, if that makes sense. But anywho, yeah, that's the stream. That was the deck. I like my decks. I think they're great. I'm just not a great player. I'm a casual player. And I think that's just gonna be the way it is. I think after Power World though, which will be the next stream, and I don't know when that's gonna be. That might be maybe this weekend, or maybe sometime next week we'll do that. Not too sure. But after that, we'll do a boxing or an unboxing of some OPO 6 packs, and we'll see if we can get like an alt art leader. I'll see if I can hopefully if we get a good leader, I can make a deck day one when I open, like I can do like a quote unquote draft pack. But I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that draft pack. It's not like there's anyone here to play with, so it would just be me. It would just be me making a deck for the fun of it. But I'll open up packs. I think I'll try to do 12 packs again because that was fun. I think 12 packs is like the sweet spot for me, because I like to yap a lot. I like talking about One Piece a lot. So I think 12 packs is just enough for my stamina, my streaming stamina. And then I don't know, after that I will probably try to update my decks, and then maybe we'll go into like some magic stuff. For magic, I play with Commander, and right now the only thing that's close to Commander online is MTG Arena, and that's MTG Arena is Brawl, I believe, and Brawl has a few more restrictions than I'm used to with Commander. So I think for magic stuff, I'm just gonna show the deck, and then you just have to trust me that it's good. You know, it is what it is. It's because I'm not gonna sit here for like 2 hours playing one game with one deck, because that's also really tough. Because most games tend to at least at a minimum an hour. Most games I play usually last about an hour or so. If that gives you an idea of what kind of decks I play. I like playing big mana decks. I think I have a lot of green decks. Let's see. No, well, I mean, technically, I have a lot of green decks, but I only have 4 decks. I managed to cut my collection down to 4 commander decks, which is impressive considering I've been playing Commander for a long time. I only have 4 decks. Granted, keep in mind, I've also disassembled a lot of decks. I've had to sell a lot. For the One Piece decks, I've actually sold a lot of my Magic cards to support the One Piece addiction. Because right now, that's kind of what I'm into right now. I'm into One Piece right now, so I'm going to use some of the Magic cards I have to fund the projects, to fund the decks. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. I think I will wrap it up. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Bun, for chilling with me. I don't know if One Piece is your thing, but thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. And I'll see you guys sometime in the near future. So goodbye. Au revoir. Adios. See you later. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.